Objectives of guidance and functions and scope of guidance. Objectives of guidance. There are many objectives of guidance. Some of them are given below. To enable the child to know about the subjects and courses offered by schools, to help a student to adjust to the curriculum, to help the child in developing good study habits, to assist a student in selecting hobbies, to help a student to secure information, to help the student to know the purpose and function of schools, to help the students to adjust to the schools, to help the student to know the rules and the regulations of a school, to assist the pupil to understand himself, his strengths and weaknesses, to help the child in selecting the co-curricular activities, to help the student in selection of subjects according to his needs, to help the student to acquire maximum benefit from school programs, to help the student problem solving in their studies, to enable the child to know his progress in achievements from time to time, to help the child in building of a good social relationship, to help the child in knowing the scholarships and loans, to enable a child to know the weak points of his educational achievements, to help the student in taking good decisions, to enable the child to create good leadership qualities, to help the student in succeeding in his career. There are many other objectives which help the student in their life in order to get education and succeed. About 20 objectives are the main points to be kept in mind in educational guidance. The scope of guidance. The scope of guidance is too wide. In the words of Crow and Crow, guidance touches every aspect of an individual's personality physical, mental, emotional, and social. It is concerned with all aspects of individuals' attitudes, behavior, patterns. It seeks to help the individual to integrate all of his activities in terms of his basic potentialities and environmental opportunities. Any needy person can be guided. This can include the persons of different age, different interests, various characteristics, persons of different nature. Hence, we cannot draw boundaries around the process of guidance. The following factors are responsible for the expansion of scope of guidance. 1. Complex nature of personality. Everyone have different personality, and when he go to the job at anywhere, he need guidance. Number 2, complexity of occupation. Everyone have different kind of occupation, and there is complexity, so they need guidance in their occupation. In their any profession, they need guidance. Complexity of training. For the new jobs, new type of training, new courses of study, use of new types of machines, and above all to prepare oneself for employment in the changing world are some of the problems which will have to be tackled in an effective way with the help of guidance. The scope of guidance will be to put right man in the right job. Increasing areas. With the passing of time and complexity of circumstances, scholars like Brewer have prepared about 10 areas of guidance: educational, vocational, religious, home relationship, citizenship, leisure time and recreation, personal well being, right doing, cooperation, and cultural action. The fact remains that more complex the society, more will be the need for guidance. Migration. Because of industrialization process, people move from one state to other states. They need guidance because they feel different atmosphere and different people at different places. So due to migration, they need guidance. The expansion of education. The days are gone when only a few privileged were to be educated. Now education has become a asset for the nation, and right placement of persons need a lot of guidance. 7. Areas of guidance. The scope of guidance is classified into several areas where an individual needs guidance. These areas can be classified into educational guidance, vocational guidance, personal guidance, social guidance, vocational guidance, and health guidance. Thus, guidance is a continuous, complex, dynamic, and comprehensive process. Guidance is concerned with educational, vocational, and other problems along with personal problems. Guidance work can occur anywhere and can be provided even through magazines, books, and correspondence. Functions of guidance. It helps young people to pursue the right type of education. It facilitates the smooth transition for children from home to school, from primary to secondary school, from secondary to higher educational institutions, and to world of work. It helps the students to cope with examination anxiety. It helps students to develop effective study habits. It provides students with meaningful educational experiences. Educational guidance checks wastage and stagnation in education. It helps to make proper educational adjustment. It helps pupils with specific problems like lack of relationship between ability and achievement, deficiency in school subjects, faculty study habits, defective methods of learning, and poor motivation. Educational guidance helps the pupil choose educational course best suited to him. It helps pupil make educational plan consistent with his abilities, interests and goals to select appropriate curricula and course. It helps in the scholastic and scholastic development of learner to make the learner informed about various educational opportunities aids available for his educational growth and development. No man is greater enough or wise enough for any of us to surrender our destiny. The only way in which anyone can lead us is to restore to us the belief in our own guidance. Henry Miller. There was Karim Dino, student of Ahmed Faculty of Education, University of Sindh, Jamshoro. This presentation was assigned by our respected teacher Dr. Amjad Ali Arain. Thank you very much.